Well, hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to a very special episode of Let's Play Pokemon Scarlet. Today, we are taking on the Elite Four, ladies and gentlemen. That's right, this is like the pinnacle of all of the episodes. This is the highlight of everything we've been working towards, and I understand it's going to be almost double what our normal episode looks like. And I apologize for the length, but it really is, it's a long process to get it all done in one episode. So I hope you all bear with me. I'm trying to keep track of how many times I click the mouse and things like that. But here we actually have a test, an interview, if you will. So I have all the gym badges. Just ask me some questions. That's okay. We could do that. How did I get here today? I walked here. Well, I rode my Pokemon, actually. Very good, very good. I'm enrolled in this, I think, the second one, maybe? It's like, that's right. What brings me to the league? I want to become a champion. Alright. What am I gonna do? I don't know what that said. But alright. Which gym gave me the most difficulty? Here I just select one out of random. And he says, what's a gym leader? So I think, oh shit. Let's go with Tulip. It's like, I'm glad you remember. So I got that right. What type of Pokemon did Tulip use? I actually searched this up, so it may take a second here. Because I think normal is a trick. Because I remember normal is like the Gary guy. So I know it's not normal. So I do search it up just to make sure I have the right answer. Because I feel like if we get this wrong, we can't proceed. So we may be stuck on the screen for a minute here. I didn't see what I selected there. I think maybe Fairy. This is wonderful. Got it. What was the category of Pokemon I chose to be my first partner? I chose the Fire Pokemon. It's going to repeat a previous question. What did I want to do when I became a champion? I want to become even stronger. I'm going to double down. Now, I would assume this is where you get the actual results. Like if you failed this test, you would get kicked out. The final question. Here we go. Do you like Pokemon? Yeah. Yeah, it's alright. I can live with it. Not so great in this world, but it's trying its best. I'll give it that. Wraps up the interview. And he's going to congratulate me. I passed. Woo, okay. We passed the first step of the assessment. That's good. 5 minutes down. An hour to go. It's a long episode. I apologize, but I like to be thorough when I do these Let's Plays. I'm hoping I sound as good at the end of this recording as I do at the beginning of it, because oh boy, are we in for a long episode. And I'm starting this at Wednesday night at 10 p.m. So I mean 11 p.m. usually isn't that much later, but I also have work at like 7 in the morning, so it's going to be quite the accomplishment here to get this done and post it on time. So here we go. This guy comes out. Starts walking over there. Doodly doo doo doo. Like his boots. Okay, yeah, so he's the first member of the Elite Four, I guess. He's gonna sound Wishcash. Conehead. Okay, I just had Conehead in slot 1. There's no strategic input here. I have no idea what the Elite Four looks like for the most part. I know like little pieces, but not a lot. So let's try Psychic. It's probably gonna be our most powerful move, given the special attack bonus. Okay, yeah, that did a good chunk. Earth Power, not that much. I can live with that. We're gonna outspeed, so let's do Psychic again. Did he hang on? No, okay, thank God. I was gonna say, come on. That's such a rough start. Camera. I'll switch. Yeah, Bobby Boucher will do well here. You can see I did a little bit of training if you've been paying attention to the Let's Play. I did level up my Pokemon a tiny amount with training, but really not that much. Maybe they're 1 to 2 levels higher. It was more so just to get through this than anything else. I'm gonna use Hydro Pump, and it failed. That's the first time it's really failed on me. So hopefully I can hit here again with Hydro Pump, or hit at least once. There we go. And does it do a lot of damage? Yeah, it takes the camera up down. That's good. Maybe we won't need Bobby Boucher for the rest of the Let's Play, or at least this battle here. That would be nice. Dolphin. Or Donphan, yeah, that's right. We're gonna need an Awakening here. Or any sort of... Yeah, Awakening is the best. I don't want to waste like a full heal or anything like that. At least not up until we really need to. Gonna use Earthquake, that's probably gonna do good damage. Ice Beam will probably be pretty effective against Donphan. Earthquake again. Okay. Let's go Ice Beam again. That should be good. It has a last stand, so sometimes it'll hang on, but I think if it's in the red and you hit it, it doesn't hang on. So that's nice. Doug Trio. I'll keep my current Pokemon. I think a max revive is probably, or a max heal is probably the best move here. Yep. Max potion, that's probably the best move. Like, just to stay safe and not waste revives and stuff like that. I feel like this is a really good way for Bobby Boucher to gain a lot of experience points. Sandstorm's fine. I can live with that. It's gonna give me a little bit of buff room here, but Ice Beam is still super effective. And 90 power versus 110. But the risk of missing... I don't know why I went with the Roar Beam. That was a stupid move. Yeah, it was really dumb. I should have just went with the Ice Beam, to be brutally honest. I really haven't missed with the Ice Beam consistently throughout the whole entirety of the Let's Play. And Earthquake might kill me here. It comes close. Aurora Beam again. There we are. I might be saving Ice Beam for if there's a Dragon Trainer. That would be honestly pretty smart. Giga Impact, 150 over 90. Crunch, yeah. I decided not to teach it anyways, but... Okay, I don't know what this Pokemon is, but I'm going to keep my current Pokemon in place. Assuming it's following the pattern here. Gonna go to bag. Let's give myself a max potion again. Bobby Boucher, hang in there. Bobby Boucher, you earned this one, buddy. This one's all up to you. It's 100% dependent on how you do here. So shake things up a bit. Okay, so it's gonna traumatize. He's going to traumatize that Pokemon there. That's fine enough, I guess. And he's turning it into the ground type. Or earth type, or whatever that is. I don't know. Things are going to get a bit shaky. Okay. He uses Earthquake, which is going to be super effective. Or, not super effective, but it does a lot of damage. And Ice Beam is super effective. Yeah, let's go for an Ice Beam. We'll traumatize Bobby Boucher. Bobby Boucher, I'm not your real daddy. You'll never be good enough to play football, Bobby Boucher. Ho! Okay. We traumatized him enough. The dog's looking at me like I'm a crazy person. But then we'll use Ice Beam. It's super effective, but man, he has some good HP on his side. This could turn out really badly. I have a feeling it will. I'm going to be hurt by Toxic. I think we should try for Hydro Pump. Use Protect. You bastard. Are you kidding me? That's such a joke. It's so annoying. Let's try for Hydro Pump again. Oh my god, we miss. Are you... Oh no, because it's a water type. Damn it. That sucks. He's gonna die right here. That was actually really well played by the AI. I'll give them that. Man, that was really well played. And yeah, Free Willy has a move that's super effective, I guess, but is it really? Free Willy is going to be an MVP this episode, I'm pretty sure. I was saying that last episode, but I think Free Willy really comes into clutch here this episode. I don't know why that is, but I think Free Willy becomes a stud, if I recall correctly. It's hurt by the poisoning. Let's go for just the same thing again. It uses Protect, which is really stupid to do. Then we'll use Ice Spinner once more, I guess. Like, the only area that this hurts us is we have to go against other members of the league with less PP for each move, which kind of sucks. I'm not gonna lie, it's actually like a big deal at this point. Like, it causes a lot of problems, but there we go. We finally won, and Free Willy beat the first leader of the Elite Four. I'll give that to Bobby Boucher and Free Willy. They really handled that one well. We got our little congratulations. And we do get the opportunity, like in the past. So he calls out the next member, which is this little child. Which is a spin on things. I don't know how much I love it, but it's something, I guess. I don't know. And it does give us the opportunity here. If we click right away, we can go to our items and revive and heal up everybody, so that's always good news. Do I have a poison heal? I don't think I do, but I do have a full heal. So we'll use that on Free Willy. We need to use super potions here. We don't really need to use them, but like I'd rather use up the super potions while we're here. Now, I'm not that picky about the items. The game has been handing me items left and right, but I like to save the max potions for when I actually need them, even though I have 36 of them now. But it's helpful. And then let's switch up our team a little bit. Just because, like I said, I know a little bit of what she has, but not a lot. So let's put Kong into the first position. as we move in to number 2 of the Elite Four out of 4. And hopefully there's not like some championship stuff at the end of this like there is in every other Pokemon game, which likely means there's gonna be. But excuse me. Yeah, it's usually no good. Not good news. There's usually 5 battles that you have to compete against, not 4. Okay, yeah, Flamethrower is going to be super effective. Like I said, obviously I did a little bit of research, but not a ton. It does make it easier. Like worlds easier. Bonzarg. Okay, here he comes. And he has the steel typing. So our fire should be super effective against him once more. Let's use it again. And with him being our starter and having the stats that he has, this is obviously going to be a no-brainer. And even though that's super effective, it really didn't do much to me, which means my special defenses must be pretty damn good. But like I said, for a starter, not a surprise. A lot of times their stats are really buffed. Yeah, I'm going to keep my current Pokemon in. Let's ride out Kong as long as we can in this fight. Steel Bird typing. It's an interesting combo, but Flamethrower should be pretty devastating here. Man, it's still hung on. Look at that. Iron defenses. What a stupid move to use when you're in the red. Like, I mean, it could see my typing. It knew likely what was going to happen there. I don't know why it chose that, but that's the Pokemon AI for you. Magnezone. It's been a while since I've seen a Magnezone. Like a couple Let's Plays. Let's hit him with Flamethrower. We're pretty much riding through this whole battle with Flamethrower. Magnezone uses Sturdy and hangs on there, otherwise it would have died in a one-shot. But the light screen will stay up for multiple attempts, so I understand what it's doing. I'm going to start using Torch Song just to build up my special attack. Because then we could really sweep. Right, if we use it enough times, it'll be good. I should have used it from the start, because now she's at her last Pokemon, but it really would have helped. Let's use Torch Song again, I think. Let's Traumatize and use Torch Song. Oh, and the Quick Claw lets me react quicker than normal. Kong, I'm not your real daddy. You came to me in a Pokeball. Some professor just gave me you. Okay, there we go. He's traumatized. We've caused enough emotional damage that we can't deal with it. And then she's going to traumatize her Pokemon as well. But like I said, the Quick Claw should outweigh what she has laid down. Now, I'm not sure what typing it's going to turn into. I'm thinking likely the Steel typing. Yeah, that's what it looks like. That's okay. Use Torch Song, which is going to raise a lot of my stats, so hopefully he hangs around. It's super effective. Let's see what she's got. Stone Edge. It's super effective as well. A critical hit. I'm willing to risk it on Torch Song. Oh, it outsped. Okay, Kong goes down. That's okay. Kong did a really good job in that fight. And Kong handled 5 out of 6 team members back to back, which I'm impressed by. So let's see. Yeah, Free Willy has Fire Blast. That's probably going to be the best move. I don't know why I go with Dino God. The Sandstorm will do damage. That's good. Oh yeah, he has some super effective moves too, but I believe she has some super effective move against the Dark type, so probably not going to help. Maybe a one-hit KO? Yeah. Sorry, Dino God. Sorry, buddy. Free Willy's probably our next best move, and that's what I said. I think Free Willy's going to be the MVP of this series, to be honest. Which, like, if I'm being 100% honest, I love Dragonite as a Pokemon so much. It's one of my favorite Pokemon of all time. If it carries the end of this game, I'm not disappointed in any regard. Like, just having a Dragonite on the team is a very proud moment for myself, because normally I can't even get it to Dragonite by the time the game ends. So, like, this would be such... Oh, man. This would be such a great ending to this series. I would be so excited for that to be the case. Like, it would legitimately blow my mind if that's how this series ends. And I'm sorry if there's any background noise, like, from the TV, where you could actually, like, hear the gameplay and it starts to, like, distort the audio at all. Yeah, like I said, it's just really late for myself. Normally I'm like a 10:30 bedtime kind of person, and it's kind of approaching there, so the last little bit of this episode might drift off into God knows what, but it is what it is. So let's get the revives in store. We want all of our team healthy in case we need them. And I think just max potions. Maybe hyper potions. Yeah, let's use those up while we still have them. They're just kind of lingering out there anyways. Using a normal potion on the Dragonite. Let's start with Sheep up in the top. I think that's going to help us in this fight. Like I said, I kind of know what the team has, but I also don't fully know, so... You know, am I getting a little bit of a benefit here? Maybe, but not much. I know he was the normal type when we first faced him, but he's not going to use the normal type now. I think he's using flying type. But there's enough diverse Pokemon that they can kind of overcome some of the shortcomings of being a flying type. Like, right there, I would have been better off using Kong. Like, right from the get-go. And I think I might even make the switch. Yeah. Because it's just so much of a difference. Like, it would have been a really bad move. I didn't even know Tropius had a flying type associated with it. Sunny Day. That'll actually increase damage done from fire type moves, so that's a benefit for me. And I get the Quick Claw, which is nice. This should be a one-hit KO, like, no doubt. Yep. Perfect. It's gonna use Star Raptor. Okay, I've dealt with that before. Sheep Money should be a good choice here. Like, undoubtedly the best choice we could possibly have. Staraptor comes out. Staraptor is a cool Pokemon, but against electric types, it's not going to do anything. And Discharge is probably going to do a ton. Close Combat, though. Ooh, that's a good move to use. Its defenses fall, and special defenses, but that's a really strong move. It feints, but it did a good chunk of damage. Altaria. This is a risky move, leaving Sheep Money in there. Dazzling Gleam, though. That should do a good chunk. Because it's a dragon type. It'd be weak to that. Okay, yeah, let's do that again. Okay, I guess we're going to give a max potion here, just to be safe. Like I said, the Elite Four in the past has really hosed me over before, so I'm trying to be, like, really cautious. Critical hit. Damn it. Damn you. I think we could survive another one. But a Dragon Pulse, I don't know. Yeah, we can. Okay. Let's use Dazzling Gleam again. Knock out Altaria. Very nice. And here we go. I'm going to open another soda pop here. Trying to take it slow because I know it is a long recording. I have no idea what the hell this thing is. But let's use discharge. It spins me around, causes confusion. Okay. As long as we use discharge once, I'll be happy. Just don't hit yourself on your own confusion, cheap money. Good job. Okay, so if we hit again, we should win this here. At least against this guy. Do not hit yourself in your own confusion, cheap money. You've let me down time and time again in this series. But not this time. Good job, cheap money. Very nice. I love it. I love to see it. It's very nice. Flamingo is coming out. Let's keep our current Pokemon in. I think the best move here is to heal up Sheep Money. It's going to go for whatever move will kill me at random. So it may choose a move that's super effective. It may choose a move that's like just there and does damage. But oh, it's going to traumatize the Flamingo. Not the Flamingo. Come on. That's my Flamingo, man. Come on, what are you doing? Don't traumatize a Flamingo. Close combat. Okay, yeah, it's actually going to do a shitload of damage, and it's probably going to outspeed too. Fuck. Okay. I think it's worth trying a discharge. Close combat again. That's going to kill Sheep Money. Shit. Excuse me, I'm just getting over a cold here. But my static did take effect there, so I caused paralysis, which is nice. It's always a nice little bonus. Yeah, the ice type moves are going to be super effective. Free Willy, I guess. Go ahead, Free Willy. Come out the MVP of this team. The Pokemon that saves me from all the crap. I'm gonna traumatize Free Willy. Dude, this is amazing. The fact that Dragonite is gonna be like my alpha Pokemon carrying this team. And it's legitimately in my top 3 favorite Pokemon of all time is incredible. Like, it's, man, I don't even know how to put it, because, like, as far as Pokemon go, I mean, Dragonite's just a solid dragon type. It doesn't, like, even I would say Garchomp is slightly better as far as stats go, and I've used it countless times. But for starters, I've never had a Dragonite on a team, because it's usually so hard to get them, because they don't evolve until level 60 into Dragonite, in which case I've already beaten the game. And then even after that, like, it's so cool. It's such a cool experience to have this be the case. But here we go. Now he lets out the final member of the Elite Four. And of course, we're going to heal up all of our Pokemon and whatnot. I will let you know on a little secret. If you've made it this far, hey, in the comments section below, please drop down the word bananas. I'll greatly appreciate that. I'll know that you made it this far. But I did actually have to restart this because I died on this guy the first time around. He is a dragon type member, which usually the end of the Elite Four is like a Dragon Master. And man, did this guy spank me the first time around. If you'd like to see that, please let me know. I can drop it out here on the weekend. I can put a little bit extra effort into there. But I highly doubt anybody watches this up until the 30-minute mark, to be brutally honest. So that's that. But here we go. We got to go against the dragon typing. And I'm starting with Free Willy out there doing his thing. My thought here is like, just get as much as you can out of the way. We'll go with Ice Spinner, Dragon Pulse. It's going to do a lot. That's okay. Ice Spinner is also going to do a lot. It's a one-hit KO. Perfect. Free Willy. Thank you. I sent out Flappy. That's okay. Ice Spinner again. And I'll outspeed here. So that's nice. We get a one-hit KO against the second dragon typing. Perfect. Dragonite levels up. I'm not going to switch again. This might be a tough one. Ice Spinner's still going to be super effective, but it might outspeed or not be a one-hit KO. Yeah, not a one-hit KO. Okay. Dragon Pulse is going to kill me. That's fine. This is a poison-type Pokemon. Conehead can handle this. Yep, use Psychic. Come on, Average Joe. You know what to do. You've been through this before. Man, I'm only halfway through this voice recording. Holy crap. I can't imagine what you folks at home are feeling. This is crazy. Haxorus. Okay. Haxorus is a dragon ground type, maybe? He's what Agnew would have fully turned into had we kept him in there. But Moonblast should be super effective. Yeah, oh, shit, you son of a bitch, you. Okay, let's use a Revive on Dragonite. I want to get Dragonite back out there. This could be tricky to play around. It's okay if it goes Conehead. But I think the main thing, we need to have something that has like ultra effective stats against one of these Pokemon going out against them. Bobby Boucher should be able to handle itself. Let's send out Sheep. Excuse me. Send out Sheep. Oh, Sheep's gonna die. It has a ground typing. What are you doing, Average Joe? Dazzling Gleam. Let's see how that does. Yeah, I think the best move here is to use a Max Potion on Dragonite. And let Free Willy carry the team. I think that is the better of the options outlaid before me. I don't know if I want to send Free Willy out there immediately. It might be better, yeah, to send Kong. I know he could tank some hits. But if he knows Earthquake, this is going to be really bad. Crunch. That's also going to be pretty bad. Yeah. Let's use Shadow Ball. Okay, that knocks him out of there. I got a critical hit, thankfully. So he's going to send out, I don't even know how to read that one, but Free Willy is going to do a better job, I think. This is legitimately like a really good dragon type trainer, I would say. Like, this is a solid end performance of the game. And I'm going to traumatize my Pokemon. And I'm going to go with Draco Meteor, which is an ultra strong dragon type move if it hits, but the consistency at which it hits is so low. But I'm also not sure how it'll work with the traumatization process. Jesus, that's a mouthful. Because it may work really well and it may work really bad. I don't know. Also, Dragonite may die. If it hits first and its stats are boosted, who the hell knows? Okay. Shit. It did exactly what I didn't want it to do. That fucking sucks. That's really bad. Jesus Christ. Okay, Bobby Boucher. Use some ice type moves, buddy. This is bad. Like I said, he's actually an effective, like, dragon trainer. Oh my god. Okay. Ice beam. Holy shit. Okay. That was really good. Now, whatever I do here, my Pokemon's probably gonna die. Yep. Use the same move over again, my Pokemon's dead. Bye, Boucher. I'm sorry. Water boy. It's okay. It's alright. Shit, I don't even think Kong's gonna do a good job here. Dino God? I have no idea. Oh, the Sandstorm buff. The Sandstorm buff is probably gonna kill him. I completely forgot about that. The Sandstorm buff is probably gonna kill him. Excuse me. The Sandstorm buff is probably going to do enough damage that it just kills him and we don't have to do anything. Yeah. That's remarkable. That's crazy. Because if any of my Pokemon had to actually hit, we probably would have lost, but because the Sandstorm buff does enough damage, it's going to just kill. That's awesome. That's the funniest way I've ended an Elite Four challenge of all time. Like, honestly, it's hilarious that that's the way it went down. Now, this guy's crying. He's losing his mind. It's Pokemon, I guess. Just another thing going on. He gets emotional when he loses, I guess. But it is what it is. Sometimes that's how the game series plays out, so we'll lose it. And like I said before, I'm really hoping this comes out on Thursday morning. If not, it'll be Thursday night. Yeah, we're 38 minutes in. I've got a lot more to record, and the dog's already looking at me like, what the hell are you doing, buddy? So, it's very possible I may finish up this recording on Thursday morning and then publish it Thursday night, but we'll see. We'll see as it goes. Yeah, I'm gonna take 5 here. I'll be right back. Well, 5 has been taken and I am back, ladies and gentlemen, here recording the end of this. I believe, yeah, we beat all of them. Now we just have to go up against the champion, of course. And I'm gonna change Conehead's position into position 1. I don't know what the champion entails of. The other ones, like I said, I had somewhat of an idea, but not really, but the champion I'm completely clueless on, and I'm not sure if, like, our rival is going to be the real champion once it's all said and done. You know, sometimes it works out that way, sometimes it doesn't. It depends on the Pokemon game that you're playing, but I guess we will see here what is in store for us very shortly. Please be blueberry muffins. Please be blueberry muffins. Guess what? It's not blueberry muffins. It's another battle. Of course it is. But here is our champion. And we've met this lady before. She's like, welcome. Gives me, I don't know. She's excited that we're there, I guess. Like I said, sorry that this video is coming out a little bit later than I previously imagined. It'll probably come out Friday morning, to be honest. But yeah, it's tough for me to sit down and do like an hour-long voice recording anymore. Like 30 minutes isn't too bad. 40 minutes is kind of stretching it when it comes to the Yoshi stuff, but an hour long is pretty difficult anymore. I just have like a lot going on in the afternoons and real busy. But here we go. There's this guy. I actually think Conehead's going to do pretty well against this guy if I recall correctly. I think he has some moves that are pretty effective against this dude. No, not really. Oh, wait, Shadow Ball. It's going to use Dazzling Gleam. That's not going to be very effective. Shadow Ball should be super effective. It might be a 2-hit KO. Yeah, it's a 2-hit KO. That's not bad. I'll take that. Okay, thank you. As the champion, you shouldn't be, like, gung-ho about me winning. You should want me to lose, because you're the champion. Like, you're the very best. Like, the fact that I'm up one Pokemon now should be alarming to you. But, of course, it's not. They're really drilling the point home about whatever they're going for. I don't know what this is coming out. King a bit. Okay, he's a Steel type. You can tell that much from looking at him. Let's try Moonblast. That's decently effective, but this is probably going to be super effective right here. Yeah, it kills us. Okay, fair enough. At least we know, like I said, looking at him, he's a Steel type, so Kong should be able to do some really good damage here. Really milk him for all he's worth. Should be able to pull out a W right here with a Flamethrower. Yep. There we go. Good job, Kong. This is a good job by Kong. I don't know what this guy is. Avalugg. Okay, he looks like he's an Ice type, so I'm going to leave Kong in there with the Flamethrower again and see what we can do here. That was a correct assumption. Good job, Average Joe. Really melting through this team. Ah, you get it. You get it. Let's see, what is this? Versala. Okay, no. Kong, get out of there. Get out of there, buddy. Let's, yeah, don't, Shadow Ball is super effective. Why would I even try this? This is really dangerous. I guess I do get the same type attack bonus. But I don't know why I would even try that when I could have put Sheep Money in there, and Sheep Money would have been good. She's like, am I flustering you? That's the second time you've hit me in this battle. How could you be flustering me? You haven't taken down, you've taken down one of my Pokemon. I've taken down 4 of yours. What are you talking about, ma'am? And my Kong just took down a Water-type Pokemon. And he's gonna take this guy down, no problem. Like, as long as he doesn't hit first and hits hard. Yeah, bulk up. Okay, yeah. You're a really tough champion. If the person has a Fire-type Pokemon, if they chose Kong here as their starter, they're going to win this fight like no problem. There's been nothing that can really go up against them. He wants to learn Overheat. I think it's time we get rid of something and learn Overheat. Maybe Torch Song. I don't really use Torch Song, even though it's like a good move to use. I don't use it at all. So Overheat will work there. And I guess we'll just leave our Pokemon in there. It's, like, it hasn't let us down yet. And worst case, we have, like, significantly more Pokemon to choose from. I have no idea what the typing of this Pokemon is, but let's go with an Overheat. Yeah, it's going to traumatize. Of course it is. I kind of figured that. You can see I thought about traumatizing Kong there, but chose not to, which might be a stupid decision, but now we'll get to see the typing here. Ground, it looks like. So that's not good news for Kong. Earth power is probably going to kill me. Yep. Okay, fair enough. What do we have that's strong against ground typing? Oh man, why did I go with sheep? That's probably a terrible decision. Maybe one of the worst decisions I made in this Let's Play thus far. Discharge isn't going to do anything if it's a ground type, and Earth Power is probably going to kill me before I can even do anything. Discharge. Yeah, like nothing. That's what I thought. Dazzling Gleam, I guess, but he's going to kill me with Earth Power before I even get a shot. That's okay. It's okay. We still have plenty of the team left. But really, only Dino God is going to be able to stand up to the Earth Power stuff. I guess I'll go with Free Willy. Man, if Free Willy could win this out, that would be pretty good. Oh, let's go with Draco Meteor. I haven't seen Draco Meteor yet, but this should do a ton of damage, especially while he's traumatized. I think this should devastate this guy. As long as Draco Meteor hits, because it has a good chunk of a chance to miss. This is what it takes to be at the top. Okay. Terra Blast. So that did a good chunk, and it was a critical hit. Poor thing. Oh, you know what, lady? I hope my Draco Meteor hits here, because this is a super powerful Dragon-type move. How do you like that? Whole team crumbles. Under one Draco Meteor. What do you think of that? La Prima. I still had like 3 Pokemon I didn't even use. Bobby Boucher, Dino God. I don't know if I had any others. Maybe it was just 2. But still. You're the champion. I shouldn't be able to take you down like that. There we go. Everybody comes up to say congratulations. Larry's like, yeah, good job. He's like, I can't hold it in anymore. I don't know what that guy's deal is. She calls me a treasure, pretty much. She's like, okay. I'll set an example for them all, right? If you've stuck with me this far in the Let's Play, you'll know it's not a positive example, but it's an example. We'll do it. And of course, here we go. We make our way outside. And our rival comes up. She's like, oh man, I could just tell from looking at you, you did it. You became a champion. I'm like, yep, that's right. She's like, I knew it all along. We're both champions, which means we're equals. I have one thing to say. Let's battle. Let's be rivals for life. Okay, why not? They battle their absolute hearts out. That's something that they do, I guess. She's like, would you give him a moment? And he's like, he just became a champion. His Pokemon should be rested before this battle. It's like, in that case, where should we have our battle? Somewhere more fitting. A place with special meaning. And I think, like, out behind her house, it's the first place we battled. It's just kind of my backyard. A little ordinary. Anywhere else? So the game is going to make us have it somewhere. And I'm like, okay, I guess, like, this is fine enough. Like, center town. It's probably the most iconic spot to have the battle. And the respect we share. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? She comes and asks me to battle. And I just say, sure. And then we battle. But here we are. I have now made my way over to her, and we are going to battle. Between champions. All these folks are ready to watch. And she's the most excited by a mile. Okay. Let's get this battle underway. I honestly don't know what she has in store. Like, she might switch up her whole team. It could be very different. Let's see who comes out on top. Fair enough. I don't know, like, if we lose this one, if something happens, so I'm really gonna try here. Okay, there's this thing. I think it's got the dark typing, which is bad news for Conehead. Like, right out of the gate, really bad. But I think if we use a fairy type, we should be fine here. A fairy type move should secure this one. Conehead has decent stats. Oh no, everything's just effective. There's nothing super effective. Uses Stealth Rock. Shit! It's gonna set up for the whole rest of the battle. That sucks. Hopefully Moonblast does more than half. It does, okay. Let's go Moonblast again. Holy crap. That did a lot of damage. Now that's a lot of damage. Okay. Orthoworm. Let's switch. I think Bobby Boucher, maybe? Conehead? Maybe Orthworm has steel typing. Maybe that's what I'm thinking of. This game, it seems like a lot of the Pokemon they introduced are weak to Conehead, or to Kong here. I don't know why, but like, yeah, it seems like a lot of the Pokemon are pretty weak to Kong. Like, he's the best starter by miles, I think. Yep. You taught me matchups. I didn't learn them when I was young in the 1990s. That's for sure. The early 2000s. Goodra! A Goodra! Oh shit. I haven't seen Goodra in a long time. Oh crap. Bobby Boucher is going to be the best move against Goodra. Goodra is, if you haven't seen Goodra before, it's a dragon-type Pokemon. It is a tad annoying to deal with. Now, Muddy Water is going to let me get health back, of course. Very nice. And now Ice Beam should be super effective against Goodra as long as Dragon Pulse doesn't kill Bobby Boucher. It's not very effective. Ice Beam is going to be very effective. Yeah, so I think we just need to ride this one out. As long as we can live longer than the Goodra, I'm comfortable with that. Maybe, one more hit should do it. As long as it doesn't get a critical hit here. Let's use our Ice Beam. That's it, Goodra's taken care of. So that was pretty straightforward. I was actually genuinely scared about that matchup. This is this bastard here. The electric type bear that knows close combat, that's able to take us out. So he'll probably end up taking out Dino God. But Dino God is the best solution here. I'll kick up the Sandstorm, which should do some good damage. Let's try for an Earthquake. Please, dear God, just hit once without me dying. Don't one-hit me. You bastard. You've knocked out one of my Pokemon, ma'am. And now the Sandstorm is going to hit you every single time, and your special defenses fell. I hope you're proud of yourself. It's so annoying that the one electric-type Pokemon that they introduced is also a fighting type. Especially because it's like the one time playing through this that, like, I've actually had a solid Pokemon to use against it. Let's try Dazzling Gleam. It is super effective. Probably because of that fighting type mix there. Its defenses are falling, too, each time it does it, so maybe Dazzling Gleam will do a good chunk of damage here. It's a one hit. That's perfect. I'm buffed by the Sandstorm. Just don't die. A Dunsparce. Boucher should be okay against Dunsparce, as long as it outspeeds, because I think it's going to come out, it's going to get hit by the rock, so some damage is going to be dealt. Hopefully not 45 points worth of damage. Okay. Nothing super effective here. Let's try for a Hydro Pump. We got it. That's actually pretty lucky, I think. Hyper Drill is going to knock us out. I don't know what's super effective against Dunsparce. I haven't come across one in all my journeys. I thought he was a ground type, but I don't know what he is. He gets buffed by the Sandstorm. That's good. Free Willy. Free Willy's probably our most healed and able Pokemon to take on this battle. At least in my opinion, he is. Let's try Ice Spinner. Just see what it does. That's fair enough. I don't think he's going to have anything that's going to be super effective against us. If we just hit Ice Spinner one more time, we should be fine. Okay, I'm buffed by the Sandstorm. He'll get buffed by the Sandstorm. And then Ice Spinner should knock him out. Man, Free Willy isn't like... I thought Free Willy was going to turn out to be the MVP. And in a lot of ways, he is. Like, it helps having him out there. He's not like... You know, he's not beating us at every level. He's not getting us the win every single time. But he adds enough value to each fight that, like, it's substantial how much he helps out. Fire Blast is the best move. Traumatize. If Fire Blast actually has more accuracy than Hurricane, that's horrible. What a horrible move. But I'm probably going to be outsped. If I am, the next move is to put in a Pokemon that's ready to die and heal up Kong all the way. That'd probably be the next best move. Because this is the grass type here. The grass starter type. Thank God we didn't go with that freaking cat. It looks horrible now. On the downside, we can't traumatize Kong. Because I just traumatized Free Willy. I'm just hoping this Fire Blast hits and does good damage. If it does hit, it'll likely be a one-hit KO as long as we hit first. Oh, crap. We can actually hit. We miss. Are you kidding? And I'm going to be buffed by the Sandstorm, which is going to kill me. Oh my god, that's devastating. Because otherwise Free Willy would have had the final kill. Wow. I don't know why I sent out Conehead. Because Kong has enough HP to tank it. I guess I'm going to give a max potion to him anyways. I don't know why. I guess just to ensure he could take any damage, but I don't foresee him taking it. But it is getting close to the end here. If you guys like this series, please feel free to like, comment, subscribe. All that good stuff greatly motivates myself to make videos just like this in the future. After this, we'll be going into like the secret area that will now be unlockable. But outside of that, the game is pretty much complete. I'm guessing that there's some cool stuff that goes on in the post game, but I don't know how much of it's there. So until then, we will wait to see. But there we go. We get an overheat and we win it, so we don't need to worry about losing this battle. And that's pretty much it, folks. That's if it was any other Pokemon game, we'd be ending right here, but I don't know what the post game entails, and it doesn't seem like a catch and reward system, right? It really feels like part of the story because they want us to go there. So we'll be going there. We'll be doing what we need to do and then moving forward. And then she looks like her feelings are hurt, which concerns me because I'm a caring person in some regards. it actually turns out that she's just like, oh my god, that was awesome. She's like super pumped. She was giving it everything she had, and we still beat her. Honestly, I might make a moment like that one of the captures here for like the intro, but yeah, that's it, folks. Until next time, where we'll be exploring the great unexplored lands. We'll see you all here. I hope you enjoyed the series thus far and continue to enjoy it as we move into like the end game stuff. I really want to be done by the end of this month, so there may be some longer episodes coming out in the future, but it sounds like she wants to battle again, and I think that's how we get her into the post game. But until then, we'll see y'all later, folks.